generally, well, this is, I'm just gonna, get the YouTube side set up, because right now there's literally just no title or description, which is bad. Food, no armor, beast quests. It's just no divine beasts. Saves. Pretty sure there's more. Let me actually take a look. Oh yeah, no fairies. That's a good one. No fairies. I'm just trying to. So yeah. I'm gonna be continuing the grayscale challenge. Should I go for grayscale again? On the one hand, it makes everything like super, like, I don't want to say dusty, but like, it's gray. So I'm not sure whether people will want that. But on the other hand, it does make the game more difficult for me. It was an interesting change. I think I'm going to keep it at default for now. And then, as for the rest, so alright, there we go. That should be okay. So, with that in mind, what even was this? Is this the bow only challenge? It was, wasn't it? Well, in any case, I don't care about that. I don't want that to exist. So we're just going to overwrite the save data and proceed. So, I've learned over time that a lot of... Wait, hold up. It's echoing, isn't it? I just noticed that. 1 second. Okay, there we go. The echoing should have stopped now. I just realized I forgot to plug the headphones in on the monitor I'm using to display the game. So that's fun. In any case, back to my point. I feel like a lot of the reason why Breath of the Wild is too easy
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
check something real quick. Let's see if I can do image. Text. There we go. I think I want this. Subtitle, title upright. News source instead. I'm just gonna go for like nice and simple. Is there Times New Roman in here? Nope. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna pick a random one, and if I don't like it, then I'll just pick a new one. So I'll make it 18. Text file. Text. Okay. Let's make that right and then bottom. Let's see if we can try that. Maybe. There we go. I'm not entirely sure how good that looks, but that's the idea.
That is a Sheikah slate.
So now hopefully
Take
the
it.
rules
It will help guide
of this
you after your long
challenge
slumber.
will be available to Twitch users as well, because up until now I've only put it into the description section, which only applies to YouTube. So, yeah. Alright. That's a thing. So, the main
Hold
gimmick
the Sheikah
of
slate
sorts
up to the pedestal.
with this is that
will show you the way.
I've figured out over time that a lot of reasons why this game is so easy is because of the weapons. Like, the weapons in this game, particularly the two most... Well, there's... Particularly the most common one, the, Traveler set,
Link,
which is Travelers, Soldiers,
you are the light.
Knights, Royal.
Our light.
And then
At
to an
last
extent,
shine upon
the
Hyrule
Royal
once
Guards
again.
here. But I'm not
Now
gonna...
go.
I'm not going to actually care about that because of a couple of reasons. But in any case, that gear is very common, and it's very powerful for being common. So I banned that. I banned the Lizalfos gear because it's very similar in power to the Travelers set and shows up almost as often. And I've also banned elemental weapons. Rods are banned, spears are banned, greatswords are banned, broadswords are banned. All of the elemental weapons are banned. Because I believe... I forget who it was that gave that out, but essentially a lot of people over time have basically for every elemental weapon, there's actually an elemental effect. Oh shoot, that was a rhino beetle. I wanted that a lot. Don't worry, there's a couple over here I can still get. Come on, and that's a rip. Okay. So back to what I was saying. Fire and ice weapons deal a flat 10 damage, and shock weapons deal an extra 20. And they are, to put it mildly, very powerful for their weight class. So I banned those two. They're essentially as powerful, if not more powerful, than the royal weapons. And admittedly, they don't show up as often, but they're still a major factor. A lot of shrines give them out like candy. Finally, I've also included the rule, if I see an enemy, it has to die. Period. Full stop. End of sentence. Well, not if I see an enemy, but rather if an enemy sees me. Which is why I've been stocking up on tree branches so much. They're very important for that exact reason. No running away here. Same for choo-choos. Same for skeletons. If an enemy sees me, it has to die. Let's see if I can sneak up on this guy. Seriously, Zelda? Seriously?
Link,
Okay.
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Generally, I think as a rule, if I'm going in normal mode, I'm going to turn that on. If I'm in master mode, that rule's probably not going to be a thing. Simply because... There we go. Nice. Okay. Simply because enemies in master mode deal much more damage. Like, orders of magnitude more damage. And then we'll just beat them to death with this last thing. So, right. Boca weapons are allowed. Every other weapon other than that is allowed. Oh yeah. Yeah, master mode enemies are damage sponges, so they don't... They basically means that if you're spotted by one in the early game, you just die. No questions asked. So, naturally, I don't want to have to deal with that, so I'm not going to. That's annoying. Okay. Last thing. You're probably wondering why I banned Ancient Arrows. And it's because of the simple reason that I think my very first challenge on my channel was only ancient weapons. Mine. You don't get it. There we go. Okay, that's nice. Good. That's what you give me out. The rest of the rules are pretty self-explanatory, I believe. So I'm not going to talk about them as much, if at all. No. You didn't see anything, nothing to see here. I'm tempted to kill them to get bows and arrows, but I'm not gonna go for that yet. You, I'm going to get because I want your shield. There we go, that was what I wanted. 1, 2, 3. I can't pick that up because it's a traverse. So, back to what I was saying. Yeah, ancient arrows. So, basically, the way I ended up doing that challenge was I basically did an ancient arrow loop. I killed guardians, got their parts, used those parts to get more, and then I also destroyed, gems. Those, ore deposits to get more gemstones. And so on and so forth to get rupees. And I basically kept doing that until I had enough ancient parts and rupees to get basically whatever I wanted. Ended up getting 2-star ancient armor, bunch of ancient bows, bunch of ancient what are they called? Battle axes. I think it was blade saws. Yeah, blade saws. And essentially, what I ended up doing was I beat the game on master mode. So obviously, I'm on normal mode, so it'll be much easier if I do that. So by getting rid of ancient arrows, I completely removed my ability to do that loop. And I figured that would be much better than just getting rid of the ancient weapons entirely, because I don't use ancient arrows much anyway, and generally, like, it would, I feel like it would impact the gameplay less, is what I'm saying. So, back to this. I don't want to do the swag strat off the thing, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm only going to do it if it saves. So that way I can actually just come back if I die. Oh boy, I almost did it on accident. Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Hey! I didn't actually take any damage. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought I would take more damage than I did. But, well, that's swag strat for you. So yeah, that way I still am allowed to actually use the weapons. I just have to use other weapons to kill the guardians to get that. So I feel that like it's much more fair that way. And also, ancient arrows also gives me a way out of fighting enemies. Like if a Lionel spots me, I could just vaporize it with an ancient arrow. Nope, this way I have to do it the normal way. Which may not be a good thing, because if I fight a Lionel early enough in the game, I might just die. But I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't want a challenge, you know? Alright, so I just want to sneak up on you. Sneak up and... Oh no. Ow. Uh-oh, ow. That's... Didn't expect to have to deal with that this early. I'm just gonna quickly run off and get this. And then I can come back and... There we go. Hey! There we go. yeah. But every other Guardian weapon, essentially, is totally allowed. Every other weapon other than the weapons I have specifically banned is allowed, totally okay. There's no issues. Oh right, I don't have runes yet. I forgot about that. Let's go and get this. This is sort of a, how do I put it? Testing the waters. Because if this goes well, I'm going to have every future challenge except have everything in this list except for the flee from combat rule, depending on whether or not it's in master mode. Because in master mode, of course, things Reds have a 6 times health boost, which obviously is very bad. And it just gets bad quickly. So I'm not going to do that yet. I know Small Ant did it, and he is an absolute legend. But I'm not Small Ant. At least not yet. Maybe 3 months in the future, I'll say, sure, why not? But, like this guy, right here, I would literally have to knock him off. Which is what I did, anyway. But I'd have to knock him off with the axe. And, like, killing the, we want that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice and simple. Also, I know there's a Traveler's Bow in there, so I can't get it. Also, you're gonna be hearing that a lot. The, I can't get this, so I can't use it. This I can skip. And here's a fun fact for those new. If you skip after that text disappears, the loading screen will be much, much faster than if you didn't, to the point where it's actually faster to wait until after that's done to skip it. So you'll see me do that sometimes. Sometimes I'll forget and do it anyway, but other times I'll remember. I think it's 2112 for this in order to do it the fastest. Yes, I actually went and figured that out because the Great Plateau takes like 40 minutes if you're doing it casually, semi-casually, and like 20 to 30 minutes if you're doing it with the speedrun strats, and you're good at the speedrun strats. I'm not good at the speedrun strats. I've never speedrunned in my life. I'll probably never speedrun in my life. It's just not something I like doing, so I'm not going to do it. So yeah, back to my... This is simple, we just run up, and then... There we go! Simple as that. And now I get a bunch of nice ice arrows and fire arrows. For questions on elemental stuff, no, the arrows are not banned. I could ban them if I wanted to, but I just don't feel like it right now. This is Korok. Drop the Korok on his head, he deserves it. back to what I was saying. Really? See, this is why I dropped the rock on the Korok's head. They're so mean sometimes. Okay, that's another Korok done. Guardians. Guardians are scary. They're not easy to do. In fact, they're basically impossible to kill this early in the game. You have to either... Let me just check something out. 2 Boko Clubs. I already have 3, it's not worth the hassle. Still question mark so they don't see me. Okay, we're good. Basically, if they've seen me, there'll be an exclamation mark. If they haven't, there'll either be nothing or just a question. Also, if they've seen me, the battle music will start up. So, oh yeah, also, rusty weapons do not count, at least to me, as the thing. I know that if you I know that if you I know that if you say I forget what the Octorok in Death Mountain is called. But I know if you like take it over there, it will in fact like do stuff. It'll turn it into a traveler / soldier / knight / royal weapon. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm just gonna pretend that it's an entirely different weapon than those things. I'm also going to do the same for the Royal Guard set. So I know for this, I have a very nice way of getting past all the Guardians. Which is good, because I can't get spotted by a Guardian right now. Well, I can, but, like, I would have to do a perfect parry in order to not immediately die. Because I can't run away. I'm mandated by Fiat to not run away. So yeah. Back to this. Trying to reformat my controls. Right. The reason why I did that was because you go like you go much farther if you jump while running, which is important because. And then we use that. Ow. It's kind of a rip, but it doesn't really matter that much because I'm just going to get a heal at the end of the shrine. Unless I die, which will be embarrassing. Oh, that's kind of an L. How do I do this fast? Try that. Ugh! It doesn't go in? I never realized that it doesn't go in. There we go. Okay. That was kind of embarrassing, but not awful, so we'll take it. Walk up here, walk over here, and then from there we can just kind of run down. Master mode, there'd be a Lionel here, but I don't care. This isn't master mode. I can just run across as a... Please do not see me. Did they see me? They saw me. That is why you always keep decent weapons around. Gotta make it to there in time because I do not want to have to deal with skeletons right now. Ideally, I would not want to deal with them ever, but I'll settle for right now. Uh-oh. 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 This is kind of an issue. Actually, it's not. At least it's not as much of an issue as I expected. Baked apples, vanilla, shroom. Gotta get these 2 spicy peppers. Gotta get the woodcutter's axe. And then we'll just sleep for the night. There we go. We'll just sleep until morning. And then by the end of the day, we'll just be able to... see, Hylian Shroom. For this... and get a nice base 5 minutes boost. I'm considering the pros and cons of heading over there to kill those guys. I think I'll do it. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Okay. Nice. Right, so you should die. You should die immediately. There we go. that was interesting. Maybe it's just me, but I just sort of like the play of no manual saves so much more than playing with manual saves. Because with manual saves, you have to save all the time, or else your autosaves could get overwritten. This obviously is much more of an issue with Master Mode. Let's drop that and get this instead. Because I already have plenty of Boko Clubs. I'll stay with Boko Clubs for now. And then later on. And I also know that bees, you can pacify them just by doing this. And there's a beehive. Absolutely free. Okay. Now I get 5 bomb arrows. Oh yeah, I dropped it. Right. Wondering why that was there. Might be useful getting a Korok. But I'll think about that later. For now, is it possible? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I was originally thinking I was gonna get rid of the Boko weapons as well, / Moblin weapons as well. But then I realized that those weapons both have less durability than the Lizalfos / Traveler counterparts, and they're also generally. So, I've decided, at least for now, to leave them in. And then if I go away and then back. May or may not ban them at some point later on. Also, may or may not ban them in a future challenge. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. There was one thing that I really should have... Uh-oh. Okay, I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive. I'm not alive there. When did I save? A while back. That's unfortunate. That's what happens when you get greedy. But, well, that's how you go. That's how it goes. Sometimes. There we go. Okay. That having been done, let's proceed like nothing happened. That wasn't my intention. That wasn't my intention. I meant to go up left. But you know what? Sure. There we go. Okay. here we do basically the same thing, except we ignore it this time. Learn our lesson. Okay, so... Okay, that should be all. Oh, hello, cat. Didn't realize you were still up here. Okay. The one slight issue about my Pro Controller is that it doesn't have motion controls at all. Which means I have to actually use my Joy-Cons for the actual motion control stuff. Other than that, I find it much better. There's much less lag. There's no drift. Although there are sometimes cases where like I'm pressing buttons, but like it doesn't press them, and then like there, like it immediately shifts back. It's like it's super weird, and I don't entirely understand why that happens yet. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna go up here, get this shrine. Traveler's Shield, are you joking? I couldn't even get it anyways. Thought it was like a wind shield or something that wouldn't trigger that clause. Apparently not. Oh, can't do any more weapons. Oh. This goes first. Probably only need to do with one, but I wanted to feel cool. So that's the third shrine done. You can't tell yet, I've kind of gotten this down to a science. May the goddess smile upon you. Okay. And then this is the beginning of the most annoying part of the Great Plateau, which is Cryonis, simply because, unlike most times, you're running on a time limit. It's not a very strict time limit, admittedly, but it is a time limit nonetheless. Fun fact, I also planned on banning the I'm gonna try a neat trick. I'm not sure whether it'll work or not. I'm gonna skip a lot of hullabaloo by just jumping off of here. Will I land? Yes. There we go. You. Badly damaged, eh? Kind of expected that. but not really. Can't get the soldier's broadsword, unfortunately. But there are a lot of good weapons I can still get. I can get 5 more fire arrows. I can get 5 regular arrows. And I can get Spike the Goblin Bow, which will be useful in the future. There we go. Seriously? Okay. Explode. I'm gonna get this Korok leaf just because a Korok leaf is always useful. It's incredibly nice that way. Okay, so now we are here. Just kind of hoping that bokoblins don't notice me here. Won't really matter though, since I'm going around anyway. I have better weapons already, so it's, and I'm also running on a time limit, so it's not really feasible to. So, uh-oh. Okay. I'm just gonna walk up the normal old boring way. Go. And now I can just go up here. I didn't actually realize you could walk on that surface though. They still can't see me, we're good. I'm kind of enjoying this challenge so far. It's definitely very different from a lot of them that I'm used to. I remember doing an Eventide challenge, which sort of felt very similar to this, at least in the beginning. It's not going to be anywhere near the same, but the idea is there. Hello. There we are. I don't think that'll ever truly be relevant because of the cost and difficulties getting ancient weapons, but it's always good to stock up, just in case. Who knows? I might want an ancient bow, ancient shield, that sort of thing, at some point. Collecting those ancient parts always leaves that option. Getting to Hateno will be pretty important, I feel like.
Ho!
for a lot of reasons. First off, well, there's a lot that I need to do to prepare for ganon. I think 45 seconds, that's not gonna be enough. But that doesn't matter. Plateau will be kind of important because when I talk, there's gonna be like 2 or 3 sledgehammers there, which admittedly don't do a lot of damage. They will do a lot of damage to, say, Taluses, stone Taluses. And money will always, I think, be important in these runs. It won't be incredibly, though. I've made do just by, looking at chests and stuff. Sneak over here, get a baked apple. You never know when they might be useful. Let's search this guy, see what I get. You're not that bad. Trying to think of like what I actually need money for at the end of the day. And really the answer is nothing. The only thing I really need money for is like dude, I'll just cherry tap them with. His vocal club. Oh, just as good as we were before. So fun fact, I like a lot of stamina. A lot. I like having stamina. It's good for running, it's good for climbing. I just like stamina. You can do so much more in this game with stamina than hearts. Because usually if you're good, you're not getting hit at all. So there's much less of an issue of, yeah, I need hearts. So I'd say when you're starting out, or if you're doing like a permadeath, that would be the other case where hearts are important. You should focus on hearts. But if you're trying to do other things like me, stamina is the way to go. If you're confident in your ability to not die, stamina is the way to go. And yes, I know I'm saying this with no armor, no fairies, but if you don't get hit, you won't die. That's the rule of thumb.
That princess.
So, there's a lot that I can / should do from this point. One of them is getting Jesus Maracas, because getting more weapon / bow slots is going to be very important. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. I should definitely update this in the rules. Hylian Shield is banned. Hylian Shield it's banned. There's no way around it. Because let's edit the text real quick. There we go. Alright, that's... Forgot to put that earlier. But with that aside... Yeah. The Hylian Shield is incredibly broken. It's incredibly easy to get early in the game. Admittedly, it's much less easy to get if you're doing something like you have to fight every enemy you see, like I'm doing now. But it's still not that difficult. Like, there are admittedly problems. But it's nowhere near as difficult as it in all right should be. Because once you get the Hylian Shield, there's no reason to get any other shield. The only shield that can outpace it in terms of shield guard is the Royal Guard shield, which can only happen with modifiers, and it's absolute trash anyway. And then its durability is absolutely unmatched. I've gotten it on my casual playthrough in the first 2 hours of gameplay. I have currently gotten all 4 Divine Beasts and am about to start the Champion's Ballad. It has still not broken on me. It has 800 durability. That's 16 times the durability of the next best shield in terms of durability, the Daybreaker, which has 48. And that's a champion weapon. It's a champion weapon. So, like, there is literally no point in getting any other anything once you've gotten the Hylian Shield. It's too good. It is just plain too good.
Hey!
Hi, Beetle. What have you got? Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, this is like the one case where getting stuff is actually kind of useful. I'll just buy some arrows real quick. Get them all.
Yay!
It's really not that difficult to get a ruby in the future, so... And it's not like I'm gonna be getting a great fairy. Like, seriously. There's no reason to get a great fairy here, because I don't have any armor to upgrade it. So, like, there's no point. There's actually no point. There's absolutely zero point in doing that. Why is YouTube broken so much? Like, I don't know what caused it to, like, just not function. Sending data. As it should. Oh, here it is. View event. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's still, it's working. It's working just fine. So I don't see why site connection expired. But I've learned over time to not question these things. So, I'm not gonna question them. So this, I have developed a very nice... Thank you. Very nice and easy way to do this shrine with no materials lost. So, only using bombs. Technically, I could use an arrow to make it go back instead of leaving and coming back. But I don't want to waste their ability, especially this early in the run. And I don't want to waste the arrows either. Oh boy, a bunch of strange armor. None of which I'm going to use because I'm banned from using it. This is one of the issues with banning armor, even though it makes the game much more difficult. Like, everything uses it in some way, shape, or form. So it's very hard to just cut out. Just not. It's not supposed to happen either. So you know what? I'm just gonna leave and I'm gonna come back. And also, yes, you can teleport inside shrines. Another fun fact, if you save and reload a game inside a shrine, you'll respawn at the entrance to the shrine. There we go. Just before the timer expired. Okay, let's try this again. So, ta-da! We're just gonna head over here. Get rid of this Boko Club. And get a really nice feathered edge instead. And then, with that having been done, we're gonna do this. Normally I do this in pro mode, but honestly at this point I'm kind of beyond caring. So I just sort of stay in normal mode, regardless. Besides, it's rather nice for when mini-maps come up and whatnot. Pro mode versus normal mode really doesn't make enough of an impact to be necessary to conform to one or the other. You can do either, you can do both. It doesn't really matter. Traveling in daytime is actually going to become increasingly important because of how everything works. Hey, morning. This is one of the few ways I am actually going to be able to... Do you think... Let me look this up real quick. I'm just gonna take a look at the object map real quick. Because I know there's a Hinox just south of here. Moonlight Scimitar, Soldier's Bow, Soldier's Spear. It's not worth it. Well, in any case, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna be right back. And then we'll see how this goes. I'm back! So yeah, I have come to the conclusion it's not worth it. It is, well, I mean, there are a couple good shrines back there. So, I'm not gonna fight the Hinox. That's just kind of suicide right now. I think it's a... if it's a black Hinox, or what Hinox is. Is it a blue or a black? I genuinely don't remember. And that's not good. Because that's incredibly important. No. The blue Hinox. It's still not worth it. It's definitely still not worth it. But it is slightly more palatable. This right here. Oh. I need to stay away from that guy. I'm gonna go this way. Excuse me, I'm gonna get forced into a potentially costly battle with basically no gain. I don't think I've ever actually been in this specific stretch of the map. Okay. Moblin. Not that. See me. I'm not here. Here it is. Right over here. Yeah, this is... normal mode, I don't have to actually fight him with this because he doesn't regen. There we go. So that's good. Got a lot of bad-ish weapons out of my inventory. Got a lot of better ones into it. Place our bets on what this holds. Oh yeah, it's an ancient core. I actually forgot about that. Even though it was literally like half the reason why I got it in my grayscale playthrough. That's another Shriner 10 done. Go further. Because over here. Let's be blunt. There's a lot of zapstrums. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm alive. We're okay. We're just gonna have to slowly watch as we climb up here. This is gonna be important. Tano's gonna be important. Trial of Power is going to be important. There's a lot of important stuff that I can / should get this early in the game. Especially since I'm not gonna have the ability to get many good weapons for a while. I'm just gonna walk around. Uh-oh. Very much not see. Which is good for both me and him. So if he did see me, I'd have to kill him. Which I'm both not sure what I would actually be able to do, and might take tries. Uh-oh. Yeah, there it is, right there. I have been stopped. Oh dear. I think I'm getting better at arrows from doing these challenges. Because, like, I was not this good at shooting when I started doing these challenges. Definitely an acquired skill. I could go up here and kill all those guys. I'm not sure how viable that would be. I think it would be pretty viable because this is normal mode. And it's a starting area at that. So, let's take a look at what lies? Palm fruits. Not much. Also not much. And a rusty shield. Okay, I suppose. You know what? I've never not been one for adventure. Let's try it. See what happens. Also, there's zap shrooms over here, which is going to be extremely important for Thunderblight Ganon. Like, incredibly important. Uh-oh. Okay. Volt fruit. Okay, I can work with that. You, however, I cannot work with. Take your bow. Run back down here. Did he really just fall down to his death? He did, didn't he? Wow. Okay. Did not expect that. But you know what? We take those. No. I forgot. I have a leaf. There we go. That is one dead bokoblin. Where does Shield go? Yo, where did Shield go? The Shield was supposed to, like, land right there. The rest of them. Oh. I guess either it's up here or he didn't have a shield. Sure he had a shield. You know what? Okay. Ooh. Ow. Die. Unfortunate. I think that's the first time I've actually done that shrine normally, rather than just take the goodies at the top and run off. Like so. 5 ice arrows. Useful. I thought there were 10 though. Oh. Wait, seriously? Dude, why did it take so long? Really, I should have just used a bomb to blow it up, but you know what? I don't really care that much. Alright. Here's the zap shrooms. Also a high-tailed lizard. Kind of important. Kind of useful. Definitely very useful. Definitely need as many of those as we can possibly get for Thunderblight Ganon. So, let me just pause real quick. Head over down to here. What does this have? It's an oval. Not worth it. So, instead of that, what we're just gonna do is we're gonna aim here. Uh-oh. That's not gonna make it over. Usually that makes it over just fine, but apparently not that time. Okay. Let's try again. And then, let's just heal up. We didn't need it, but just in case is a powerful thing. For sure, as it is, I don't even need to do any of this. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Be useful in the future. But I don't like the fact that there's a lot of blue goblins here, so I'm gonna leave instead. I'm just gonna go back. Instead, I'm gonna pick my battles over here. Over here, there's a lot of very, very good weapons. All of which I am going to use. Fun fact, over there-ish. It's over there, actually. Is Majora's Mask, the single most broken item in the entire game. You can get it 5 minutes off of the Great Plateau. You can get it, and it basically makes combat optional. If monsters notice you, they don't attack you immediately. Nope, they'll just sit around, twiddle their thumbs, until either you attack them, or you leave. And that's it. That's literally it. It is at least half of the reason why I banned armor in the first place. That's some nice work right there. Back to one keys, and then I face the opposite direction almost immediately. So, let me look. So, this is this. Another Korok. Not that it actually matters at this point, but hey. Probably gonna go over to Hestu's next stream. Fun fact, also because of the no armor, I only have, like, I believe 7 slots I can get max. Because once he goes to Korok Forest, which he does after 7 slots, he will not let you, he will not let you, get new stuff, get new slots, unless you are wearing clothes. Are you? No, come on over here. Come on. Let's die. Yeah, that's the clause. So after that, after those, which, given that I'm naked all the time, I, of course, spiked Moblin. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's a really good weapon, actually. I'm glad he spawned, to be honest with you. Over there is one part of the Phantom Gear helmet, which is pretty much the other reason why I have banned armor for this playthrough and for all of my challenges. Since the first one, where I used ancient armor to cheese my way through the whole thing. Well, since the first challenge, which was the ancient armor challenge. I did do a challenge called Chest Only previously, where it's self-explanatory. The only materials, bows, weapons, shields, anything you can get is from shields. That's the only thing you can use. Nothing else matters. It is exactly as difficult as it sounds. Well, actually, it's a lot less difficult than it sounds, because really, it's only, really difficult. Oh dear. I think I may have caused this slight texture. Remove these. Thank you. I gotta deal with this. I am actually genuinely surprised that did not kill me. The only reason why it did not was because... wow. Am I seriously out that quickly? Okay then. That's kind of shocking. And impressive. There's a knight's broadsword, which I'm not gonna get. Let's see, over here. Oh! I did not realize that he had his weapon out. And I also forgot that I had no, health. Whoops. So now I guess we go back to the previous way of doing things. Which I can deal with. area. Oh, right. Okay. Time to heal. There we go. Guardian swords are really nice, but the thing about them is that they have absolutely Ow! The same thing! The same exact thing happened! Twice! Okay. It happened a third time! Bruh. 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 Are you joking? Come on! Seriously? Wow, okay then. So, put that aside. I'm gonna do this a different way than I had planned. What I'm going to do is I am going to go and with this stuff I'm gonna kill some guardians and then I'm gonna come back. Nope. Okay, and then these guys we kill as per normal. Every time. Uh-oh. Come on! For real. Why was that so difficult? That had absolutely no right to be that difficult. And yet, it was. Okay. There we go. So now that that's available, I'm gonna exit. And I'm gonna do some stuff related to the central tower first. And then I'm gonna come back here. And then I'm gonna kill those 2 Guardian Scouts. And that is how we are going to do this. Hopefully I won't get murdered by a stray Guardian. A lot of arrows I have right now. So, even in the worst case scenario. Ah, uh-oh. I did a stupid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I did stupid. That was not... Wow. Everything is going badly, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Okay. Why three of them? Why now? All time. Acorn. Like Malcolm Spear. Oh, nice. Over there is a guardian. I cannot kill those guardians at all. They're... I could theoretically, but I have to get 3 perfect parries without failing more than twice. The chances of that happening are basically nil right now. Because I am bad at guardian parries. Okay, then we just... Town... Just kind of do that. Why? Why now? Gone. Be gone. Be gone. Die. Okay. So with that having been accomplished, with no deaths, let's go back and kill Guardian Scouts that were tormenting. But yeah, you're gonna notice me keeping some kind of bad weapon on me at basically all times except for leading up to get. And stuff like the grease in this game is why. Because you need to have something that's not like a there's a lot of enemies in this game that you don't want to waste like a 58 damage Savage Lino Sword on. And Case are one of those enemies. So, you gotta have something weak-ish to deal with them. That is where Korak Leaf comes in. And also Korak Leaf is very useful for a lot of other things. Also over there is an Elemental Greatsword, which would be great, except I can't actually use it. How unfortunate. Sad. Ah, yes, the Sheikah sensor. Which I do not care about, so I'm just gonna turn that off. I'm gonna go back here. And we're gonna actually go and beat this. And then after that I'm probably gonna end the stream. Because I feel like that's a very good stopping place for where we are at. So On the Move Shrine really dungeon number 1? Wow. Okay. Okay, sure. I'm not sure whether I want to use this or the other weapon. There we go. So, these guys. What do these hold? They hold anything? Single apple. Okay. Nice. So I have a lot of options here. I want to pull this. Why are these two tier 1? Sorry, tier 2 Spear Guardians giving me so much trouble? There is absolutely no reason for them to give me this much trouble. None. And yet they do it anyway. For whatever dumb... Why am I humiliating myself so badly? Actually. Like... Bruh. Normally you'd have to do all these apparatus stuff. But nope. If you just hold a metal weapon and you and the metal weapon touch that at the same time with magnesis, it just moves. You essentially have infinite mass for whatever reason. And I have no idea why. And it's incredibly dumb. But it works. And it's stupid. So it works. So. Oh yeah, and technically there's no reason for me to do this either. Because I can literally just like... do that. And there's... You just win. You just actually win. And yes, could just do this from the beginning instead of fighting them. I didn't because I wanted their weapons. And also because I can be very stupid at times. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I want to head over here. And get this lovely, lovely weapon. 50 damage, Edge of Duality. This is pretty much cream of the crop in terms of weapons that we are going to get here. Seriously. I'm gonna check. What even... How much durability does this even have? $50 times 35. So, pretty much, unless we get something along the lines of an ancient weapon from Robbie's Tech Lab, this is pretty much as good as we're gonna get. Right here. That should tell you something about the difficulty of this And with that sobering note, I will see you all later. Actually, let me make some calculations first. 35 times 50. 1750 damage. 1750 damage. Reference, Calamity Ganon has 16,000 HP. So we're gonna need 10 of those. Essentially. That really is a sobering note. So, with that in mind, I will see you all